It's Saturday morning, it's not even 8 a.m. My plan today was to go to this free Pilates situation at North Park. I woke up so early, showered, got all ready. But also there's a Pilates in the park situation that I've always wanted to go to, and that's at 10. The North Park thing's at 8. And they just opened a skim store at North Park, and I was like, perfect, I'll go to the Pilates event, I'll go to the skim store, and then I'll go to the Pilates in the park. There's a Tacoma about to hit my car. I just drove all the way to North Park. It's not even 8 a.m. And then I realized I left my yoga mat at home because I always have it in my car. But I went on a little camping trip, and then can this person get the f*** out of my shit? I went on a little camping trip. I cleared out my trunk, and so it's not in there. And I realized that as I was like almost at North Park. So then I was like, that's fine, I'll like stop by a Ross or somewhere just to get one. Because also the reason I even remembered it was like I was irritated that I was going to have to carry it because mine doesn't have like a strap on it. It's just the yoga mat, so it's like flipping and flopping around, and it's a thick boy. And so I was like irritated, and I'm like thinking, and I'm like, oh my god, it's literally in my laundry room. It's not even in my trunk. And then I was like, okay, well, I've never been to the store that the Pilates at North Park is going to be at, so I'm like, maybe they have, I think they're like a activewear store. So I look it up, and it said the yoga mats are $100. I'm like, and it's just a yoga mat, and it's so thin, it's not like one that has a little strap and can, so I was like, no, I'll go to a Ross. I look it up, like $7.50 something. Ross would have added 14 minutes. And I'm like, then I'm gonna be rushing, I'm gonna like be frantically, I'm like, you know what, that's not the morning I wanted to have. I wanted to have like a relaxing, peaceful, I need to like regulate my nervous system. I've been so anxious, I've been having a horrible time. And so I'm like, you know what, that's not the morning that I've envisioned for myself. I'm not gonna go find a yoga mat, go park in North Park. The mall's also closed. I don't know what doors would even be open. I don't know where the store is in North Park. I'm not doing all that. So I was like, you know what, let me look up if there's a Walmart close by, 4 minutes away from where I was as I passed North Park. And it looks like Mecca. It's like huge. So I'm gonna go in here and see if because I looked on my phone at like yoga mats at Target and yoga mats at Walmart, and the yoga mats at Target, again, were really thin. So I'll look in Walmart, and then I just realized I just passed the Half Price Books flagship store, which is where they have La Casita coffee, which has some of my favorite matcha. So I might just sit there, read my book, and get a matcha, and then have Pilates at 10. Also, there's the sprint race in Brazil for F1. Lando's on pole, so I need to watch that, and that started at 8. So I might just sit there, watch that, have a matcha, and then go to Pilates in the Park, and it might just be a beautiful morning. And then I'm gonna go get Prince Street Pizza because they finally opened in Dallas. I can't even believe I'm saying those words. And then I'm going to, maybe Silent Book Club, but we'll see. But that's like closer to my house. Why is this man just sitting in his car? I don't want to like leave Dallas to go do that. You know what? Maybe I'm just gonna do that before I go in this Walmart. Okay, well, that's my story. So stay tuned. Okay. We got our yoga mat. The Walmart was nice. Someone did start screaming down the aisle I was in. And I turned around, and to my surprise, nobody was actually behind me. So I did promptly get the now we are at La Casita Coffee. Sadly, I don't think they have, that looked like someone I know. Sadly, I don't think they have my ginger, whatever the hell syrup I got last time, but I think they do have some fall ones. So I might get like a salted honey matcha, even though I don't love honey, but we'll get that. I'll watch the sprint race, I might read, and then we'll go to the park, Pilates in the Park, with my new yoga mat. That was almost $30 at Walmart. Also, I did my gel nails myself almost a week ago. They survived a camping trip, they've survived a lot, they've survived plenty of hair washes, and I think they look good for my first time ever doing gel nails. There are like nail shop reviews that I feel like are comparable or just look just like this. So there are a few like this one where it's like a little bumpy, but for my first time, again, I like it. I am going to Mexico, so I want to try to do like cute designs with blooming gel. And then also, one of them is like lifting after my shower today, this one. So I'm gonna order blooming gel, but I don't know like what I actually really want to do, so I'm gonna figure that out. And then I get to take these off today. I hate the process of removing nails. I know you can just like rip them off, but I don't want to damage my nails, so we'll see how that goes, and that will determine if I continue doing the gel nail thing. I think it's worth it because I just haven't had to worry about my nails. They're also not long, and I think they're super cute. But if the removal process is like damages my nails, then I'm not gonna continue on. There's like a little hipster family with their pastries and their bags, and the mom's wearing Vans, and they're all wearing mustards and plums. It's so precious. Oh, this is their card. Let me go now. They're never that nice. And I didn't get the syrup I wanted, and the drink isn't that good. Whatever.
Dropping into the barriers goes Oscar Piastri. The McLaren has spun out. Oscar Piastri for the second sprint running is out, and this time it looked like it was all of his own doing.
Yeah, he's hit a damp patch, and we got more cars, and we got some rain coming down.
Oh my god. I looked away for 1 second and there was a McLaren in the wall, and it scared me. I couldn't see the helmet, I couldn't see. Oh, Oscar. I feel bad for him, but my baby looks. Now we have to hold up Antonelli. Oh my god, I hope my man doesn't crash.
The wind is getting gustier, especially.
I'm living for Oscar folding under the pressure while Lando is giving us like flawless execution after flawless execution, and that is just because of annoying narratives. Like, it's the exact opposite of what is actually happening. Everybody says Norris bottles it, folds under pressure, and Oscar's an Iceman, and look what's happening. But that is nothing to Oscar, it's just more so to the narratives and the commentators. Oscar is an incredible driver, and I wish there was a world where he could win and Lando could win at the same time, because Oscar deserves it. And I hate that this is how the season is going for him at the end, but we'll see. I think he has other championships in his future, and I think for Lando, and I hope Lando wins every year, but I think this is Lando's year. I just really hope so. He deserves it, and to shut the haters the f*** up.
Norris just needs to get a good exit of turn 12 and climb the hill to extend his championship lead. Antonelli made him work all the time, but it's Lando Norris who comes across the line. Lando Norris wins the sprint in Sao Paulo to extend his championship lead to 9 points.
Let's go. Okay, excuse me. Okay. Sun is shining. I just got a matcha. Lando Norris won the sprint race. We're up 9 on Piastri. I am on the way to Pilates in the park. I could levitate. I could levitate. I am truly living. What I was trying to say in there, I got a little bit comfortable. Like, I was nervous about just at the start because of my PTSD from Lando up starts. But he held his own as he has been, and so I was like, you know, we were at lap 6, I'm like, okay. And I was also like, my head is always on a swivel when I'm in public, and just like anxiety things. And so I kind of looked around for a second, and I look up and there's a McLaren in the wall, and I was like, I had to remember I was in a bookstore. I was like, oh my god. I couldn't see the helmet. I couldn't see like who it was. And then I was like, Lando, man, you made a mistake. Like, not after all this. This is not the right time. And then it says Oscar Piastri, and I see his helmet. Oh, my immediate reaction was like, yes. And then immediately I got sad because it's just not fair. Like, I hate that this is how his season's turning out right now, because he just like was executing flawlessly. This person's going into a red light. Was executing flawlessly. But it is very interesting, and this is directed at only the commentators, the general public, the zeitgeist of it all.
The non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters. You guys make me sick to my stomachs, fam. Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something? You guys, that's what I thought. No, that's what I thought.
Shut the f up. It's so interesting that exactly what you said would happen to Lando, that, oh my god, he can't handle the pressure. Oh my god. The Iceman doesn't fold under pressure. The Iceman holds his composure. The Iceman doesn't make mistakes. He's out here crashing into this person, crashing into that person, crashing into the wall. And that's nothing to Oscar, because again, I wish this was a world where Oscar, this person is microdosing running red light. They just keep slowly inching forward there in the middle of the intersection. Anyways, I think like Oscar deserves the championship this year because he has done so well and he was the championship leader for most of the season. But Lando deserves the championship for everything. For his perseverance, for his driving, how he has stopped making mistakes, which again, I'm saying all this relatively, and I'm in response to like what people say about him when I'm saying make mistakes, because the mistakes are relative when you're always the person battling the championship leader, when you're the only person who could have like possibly beat Max last year, when you're second, and this year when it's a McLaren 1-2 and you're on the podium for almost every race. That's not you making mistakes. It could keep the championship trophy from you, but relative to everyone else, when you're still the fastest on the grid, second only to your teammate who's in the same car as you, who's the Iceman, off. He's not like, oh my god. I'm trying not to get too excited because obviously like even after this sprint race today, Oscar could win tomorrow and will be the championship leader again, you know? But I'm holding on to this. I held on to it 2 weeks ago when Lando was the championship leader by 1 point. We are running that 1 point into the ground, and now here we are. We have Oscar in the wall and Lando winning the sprint race after also getting pole for the sprint race, and then we'll see what happens with qualifying in the race. But my god, I'm gonna hold on to this high right now with the sun on my face. And now we're going to Pilates. And if you don't care about F1, I'm so sorry, but I'm not, so.
Days while we're gone. Come back and like I just told her I'll let you know. That's crazy. Wait, I'll photo of Roger.
And 30 seconds and you will be laying on back. 4, 3, 2, out, in. And switch. And we switch. And switch. Okay, on the line, freeze. And pull flag. In 4, 3, 2. Tap to the right. You gotta get that. And then tap to the right. And we're gonna force and down, tapping to the right, then tap out to the right, and then kind of like a curtsy to the left. Then tapping to the right, and then opening that arm up to the sky. So beautiful, guys. Focus on that breathing.
That was so nice. The weather literally could not have been more perfect. It felt so good outside. It was like the warm sun on my body, but the cool breeze. At the end when we were stretching, we just did like a butterfly stretch, how you normally close out Pilates, and my arms out to the side, and I like unzipped my jacket and the sun was just on my skin. And I used this new, you can't really tell now, but you could probably tell in the clips early in the sun, but I used this new like gel to oil sunscreen. So it's like a gel, which I love anything gel consistency, and then it turns into like an oil, so it's not like greasy, and I just like feel so soft and supple and glowing. And I literally was just like laying there with my eyes closed and the sun was on me, and she's like, we're gonna take 3 breaths, you know, this is the start of your weekend, to finish your weekend, have a good rest of your week, yada you. And then she was like, this person is walking directly towards my car, and then also she also like put her mat right next to me and was next to me the whole time. Anyways, she was like, you know, take 1 deep breath in and out, 2nd deep breath in and out, and then she was like, and so again, I'm in this state of like peace and calm, and I just did this hard workout, and she was like, you know, lower your heart rate, and I'm laying there in the sun, it's like on my, and there's not a lot of times, like as an adult, I mean, maybe not for white people because they tan, but like other than people tanning, like there's not a lot of times where I'm just like laying and the sun is on my skin, you know? Especially with like colorism and stuff, like people, I feel like I'm more aware of just like, oh, I don't want to get like too dark, which is so stupid. Anyway, so I'm saying all that to say I was so peaceful and calm and it felt so good and it was so warm but cool breeze. Like I wasn't hot, it just felt so amazing. And then she was like, and before, so I'm in that state of mind. She's like, and before we take our third breath, I just want to remind you all that you're beautiful, no, that you're worthy and you're strong and you're beautiful. And I literally with my eyes closed, like I was like, because again I've been having a hard time. Anyways, we're gonna go. Oh no. Okay. There's not one here in this vlog. We're going to Prince Street Pizza, and I can't believe I'm saying that sentence, that it's in Dallas, but it's 3 miles away, 12 minutes. We're gonna go, and hopefully the line is not 3 hours. That's it. It apparently has been. I've waited as long as I could. There are days I was sad and nights that I actually cried over Prince Street Pizza because I wanted it so bad. What are you doing? Oh my god, people are so stupid. Oh my god, what are you all doing, you stupid? They have their hazards on, they're blocking the road, and then I'm trying to go around them and then they're slowly starting to crawl. I'm like, sir, I'm in the wrong way on incoming traffic trying to go around you. You need to stay there. Anyways, we're going to Prince Street Pizza. 2 more things real quick. Number 1, the instructor was so sweet. It's free and she does it for tips. And I was like, do you work at any studio? She's like, no, I'm a nurse. I just do this on the weekends. I was like, oh. She was so good. Anyways, also, I decided I'm not going to Silent Book Club because, not throwing my ass. I decided I'm not going to Silent Book Club. These stupid motherfuckers hate people so bad. You better not be turning this way. Anyways, I decided I'm not going to Silent Book Club because I already had my like caffeinated beverage for the day. I'm gonna eat Prince Street Pizza, so I don't want breakfast food there. And then also, it's just like not really my crowd, and like I don't care. So, and I don't want like, I usually get a honey lavender mimosa at the place that it's at, and I don't want alcohol. Like I have to do. So I'm gonna go home and be productive and maybe carve out some time to read because my library books are due on Wednesday. And I haven't read either one of them because I've been reading my ebooks and audiobooks for my book clubs. And the 2 from the library are just like books I personally want to read. So it is always bustling over here. There's so many people. I don't know where the park. These dogs are barking at me. I parked in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. So I've been in New York and LA one time each, so I was so excited that this is opening.
Oh, you had it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very good.
Yeah. The one in LA, they would like ship the tap water from New York to make the dough so it would taste authentic.
That's great.
And then here they made like a filtration system to match the New York tap
To
water.
make the match the New
Yeah.
York. And I think,
Yeah.
I think Vermontes does that too.
Oh really?
I think Vermontes also gets the water from New York.
That's so cool. Yeah. What kind did you guys get?
The spicy spring.
They have their
Oh, the spicy spring. Okay.
Yes.
I almost got that one. This one just has vodka sauce.
I went between that one and I got this one because I don't have Royal.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
It's not super cheesy though. Like yours have
Yeah.
more cheese.
Yeah.
Those is awesome.
Very good.
I was worried. We just wanted to snack. We wanted to do these.
It's pretty filling, yeah.
Enjoy.
Thank you. You too. I need him to get pulled. The stakes are too high. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on.
Behrman trying to wring the best of the car at the end. The third fastest time. Harris
Charles can have pole. Charles can have the win. I don't care.
No, Behrman stays in third position. Defining corner now for Lando Norris. Can he get the exit? First over the line is Charles Leclerc chasing another pole position, and he's marginally ahead of Oscar Piastri. Advantage Ferrari, but here comes Norris with the fastest middle sector.
Come on.
Anyone so far?
Come on.
Lando Norris
Yes!
back on top with 1 minute to go. Can Piastri respond? He's only his lap now. Here comes Oscar. He's going to pick up a today. He wouldn't be that mysterious.
George Russell, don't you care? I love you though, but don't. Stop.
Oscar Piastri, no improvement in the middle sector. When you add it all up at the end, he stays in third position with a Ferrari in between. And now
Russell, you stay where the you are.
across the line, he goes to fourth. What a now is the one final twist with
George Russell, don't you dare, you rat!
but he could still get
Which again, you can have pole and you can win.
He's not hooking up the lap on this final tour. With the final sector to come, on
Stop.
board with Kimi Antonelli, aiming for the front row.
Stop.
He was there before.
Don't you dare! Kimmy?
It's all the way home.
You stressed me out enough in the sprint.
Free pole position for Antonelli, and he misses out on Grand Prix pole, but he's climbing back to the front row once again. And Lando Norris continues to top sessions when it matters.
Yes!
Running for the title.
Let's go! Let's go.
Piastri, who finishes Norris.
Give me one.
Charge
Give me
to
one.
perfection so far.
No, my humble king.
Start at the front
Oh,
for the
is he
Sao
okay?
Paulo
Damn.
Grand Prix.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
This is a man oozing confidence. To be able to do that from no banker lap, it's a fantastic effort from Norris, who just is in form now, isn't he? He's just finding that groove, and the problems he had earlier in the season look to have vanished as we head towards the final rounds. Every thousandth of track evolution, not ideal through that part of
I'm gonna drive home now, 36 minutes, and we'll discuss everything.
He hits Antonelli, who hits Charles Leclerc, and Piastri will be up to second position, but that's a dramatic moment, and there's no tyre on the Ferrari for Charles Leclerc. Piastri went all in, and contact with the top two. As they it down the hill, it's Norris and Piastri, the top two in the race.
Antonelli holds on ahead of Hadjar, so the Racing Bull. Has he got damage? Hadjar applying pressure, Lawson applying pressure too. Oh, it was a brave move from Piastri again. I think he had to go for it there. He had such a good run.
Running the hard time up to 13th. Charles still the racing continues with Alexander Albon all over the.
I have tears in my eyes. I thought Oscar and Kimmy were just gonna take each other out, and I was like, but then, I mean, whatever just happened, them taking out Charles was my only hope at him being in front of Oscar, because he's so good at defending. Oscar has some fire. Oh my god. Oscar said y'all are taking this shit from me. Oh my god.
Lando Norris completes a perfect weekend. Fastest in practice. Sprint pole, sprint victory, Grand Prix pole, and the Grand Prix win. Lando Norris wins the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Outrageous. What a weekend to post P1 in every session. Championship leader on a 24-point advantage over his teammate Oscar. And now they've worked for this. The happy occupants of the podium spraying the champagne in Sao Paulo. Trying to keep the bubbly from his eye.